Have you guys ever seen Man vs. Wild? Have you guys ever seen Man vs. Wild, the show on Discovery Channel?
Yeah.
The guy
Good
the
show.
British guy that goes out and survives.
Right.
Well, I heard that he was around the area recently, and we have footage of that.
Here we
So
go.
let's take a look.
Hello, I'm Bear Grylls. I've been in the British Armed Forces, and I've climbed Everest 3 times. I'm about to take you on the most spectacular journey of my life. We're about to go to Xavier University, very rarely traveled. I'm gonna teach you how to survive. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely spectacular. This is what I love. Xavier University. What I'm gonna do is take one cameraman, my water bottle, and a carabiner, and we're gonna go up there and I'm gonna teach you how to survive. Look at it. The view up here is breathtaking. But the real reason I came up this steep way is to see these trees. These pine trees are very, very helpful. One of these leaves contains 8 times the amount of vitamin C than in orange juice. They taste a little minty too. That's good for me. Oh, this is good. This is really good. This is just what I thought. Look. Water. This is wonderful. I've been looking for this all day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up my water bottle. The reason I know this is okay to drink is because it's flowing. As you can see, whatever kind of plant this is, lets it shoot out the sides, which gives it, well, it gives it its plenity. A little for my face. And because it is extremely hot in this territory, I'm gonna put some on my shirt and wear it on my head. Let's go. Now I need to find some food. Oh, great. Great. I'm looking for food, but I'm not going to be able to eat this. You're going to stay here, it's much too dangerous. I'm going to go out there and try to get up a close view of this creature. Stay. That was really close. Good thing I wasn't going to try to kill it. But I am hungry, and I need to find something good to eat. Let's go. In here, this is extremely edible, and they almost look like animals. This will give me what I need to survive for the next 2 days. They're a little bit dry, and some water would be nice, but I don't have any water right now. I'm just going to have to see what I can do. But for now, I need to find some shelter. In the distance, I think I see a good place. Let's go. Okay, now luckily, we have found this nice sandy area. It's gonna be really good for shelter tonight. It's gonna be a nice cushion for me to sleep on. But before it gets too dark, I need to build a fire. It's going to get cold tonight. I'll rub 2 sticks together. This is really not ideal. So I'm just gonna go to sleep before it gets too cold and before it gets too dark. So I'll see you in the morning. I'm gonna build a shelter. Well, it is morning. I've just woken up. The sun is out and it is hot. Luckily, I didn't have to worry about the fire last night. It didn't get too cold. Nothing like the glaciers. That's for damn sure. Right now, what I need to do is find a way out. So let's go. Oh my God! Can you believe that? What do you know?
So that's what happened. He was here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Luke Olson. What's up, man?
How do I do this?
You just snap it on.
Okay, cool. Like that?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
For those of you who don't know, Luke Olson is a cast member on the show for the most part, and this year he's going to spend the entire year in Rome, Italy. Yeah.
So, yes indeed, RJ.
It's sad, Luke. What are you going to
Yeah.
do in Rome, Italy?
What am I gonna do? I'm going to drink a lot of wine,
Okay.
eat a lot of spaghetti, and have myself a real good time.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
And that's all I'm gonna say on TV.
Good. Well, before we get into what you're going to do in Rome, I heard your trip here was quite eventful.
Yeah, I had quite an extended tale of woe, RJ. Quite extended.
What happened?
So, it all starts, what is today? Friday. It all starts Sunday night. Sunday night, I've got to get all this documentation done to go to Italy. So I've got to go to Chicago, and then on my way after Chicago, I'm going to come here and get some stuff done. So I find out that the Italian consulate in Chicago closes at 12:30 in the afternoon, which is completely ridiculous. So it turns out, in order to get to Chicago on time, I have to leave at 4 o'clock in the morning. So this is the beginning. And so I have to go to bed at like 10 o'clock. I wake up at 3:30 and I hit the road. And so I've got my CDs in, I've got my iPod, you know, life is good, I'm singing along. I get to Chicago, I get to the Italian consulate, everything's going good. And then I actually get up to the guy and he tells me that I don't have any of the proper documentation to get my visa. So I'm like, oh great, what do I need to do? And eventually he tells me that I need to go to a Kinko's and I need to go to a US Bank to get stuff done. Unfortunately, this is all in the same block, so everything's working out pretty good. And so I'm sprinting through Chicago because I've got an hour until closing time. It's 11:30 and I got to get back by 12:30 and get all this done. So I'm sprinting through Chicago. You know, I kind of felt like James Bond a little bit. But I'm sprinting through Chicago and I get all my stuff at Kinko's and I run up to US Bank and they tell me that I can't get my stuff done there. So I have to run up to Washington Avenue, which I guess is 7 blocks away, and I'm in jeans and a track jacket, and it's like 75 degrees out there. So I'm sprinting through Chicago, running as fast as I can, trying to see where Washington Avenue is. It's about 12:20, and I can't find it, so I decide to turn back because I got to get back by 12:30. So I sprint back, and on my way back, I see Washington Avenue. So I'm like, well, great. I ran right by it because it has two names, I guess. It has Washington Avenue and it has John Madison something or another. I don't know. But so at this point, I'm pretty pissed off because I have to get my visa to get out of the country, and I'm leaving the country in like 10 days. So I'm leaving Chicago, and Chicago traffic is horrible. And on top of that, I can't find my way out of Chicago. So I'm looping all over the city, and I finally get out of Chicago. And this is when the trip really takes a spin for the worst.
But how can it get any worse, Luke?
I don't know. But I'm driving down the road, and I'm in Gary, Indiana, and about 20 miles past Gary, I hear a pop, 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 and it gets louder and louder and louder and louder and louder. And all of a sudden, a poof, and the entire engine just goes up in smoke. And I pull over, and I'm just, this is the worst thing that could possibly happen, because I've got to get to Xavier and get all my documentation done.
But let me guess, it doesn't end there, does it?
It doesn't even end there, because imagine this is Monday night, and I don't get here till Thursday night. So you fill in the in between.
So wait, you were stuck, where is this?
I was stuck in Merrillsville, Indiana, dealing with dishonest mechanics for 3.5 days.
And of all places, Indiana, you have to be stuck in. That's a shame.
And on top of all that, I was forced to eat McDonald's for 5 meals in a row.
Yeah.
No, not woohoo. I love McDonald's. I'm a huge proponent of McDonald's, but eating McDonald's 5 days in a row is the worst thing that could possibly happen to you. I'm telling you, the 5th day I walk in, just walk of shame. I just walk in there and get my, can I have a McChicken? Can I have a chicken salad wrap? I walk out there and it's just like, I'm dying eating these things as they go down, but I need food. So it is awful.
That's insane. I can't believe it took you 4 days.
Well, they keep telling me, they told me it was going to be done by Tuesday, and then they don't call me, so I'm stuck staying another night in a $100 hotel. And then they tell me it's going to be done by noon. Then they tell me it's going to be done by 5. Then they tell me it's going to be done by 7. Then they don't call me, and I'm stuck there another day and another night. And so I finally got out of there Thursday morning. The night before, I practiced all these things that I was going to say to them because I wanted to really get them. And the next day, I was just like, you know what, screw it. So I just got my keys and got out of there and came here. And so
you got here all right.
I got here all right. On the way here, my radiator light came on, which was lovely to add insult to injury. And I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to risk it. So I got here, and I still need radiator fluid, but that's okay, because I'm here.
You should probably check that before you leave.
Yeah, I'm going to work on it. But I got all my documentation in. Right before I walked in here. So.
Good. So you're going. That's good. So you're going to Italy for philosophy the whole time?
For philosophy and theology.
When do you get back?
I get back July 3rd, one day before our nation's holiday.
Wow. So you'll be here next year.
I will be here senior year. I'll be back.
That's what I'm talking about. Give it up, Luke Olson. Ladies and gentlemen, when we return, we will have music with Paul Lieber. Stay tuned. Woo! Welcome back to the show. You know what? I'm going to let our new DJ introduce the musical guest. Johnny?
Thank you, RJ. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to welcome back to the show, Paul Lieber.
Yeah!
First of all, I just saw a clip of me the last time I was on here, and I ironically wore the same shirt. I know, seriously. That guy, he doesn't like me already. So it's, this is a song that I wrote based on an art film that I saw. And later on, a friend pointed out that it was a country song. And I'm from New York, and I've never listened to country in my life. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Baby, I'm just a passenger, tumbling down the road. I broke out of my domestic life. I'm finally free of that load. So baby, won't you understand that I'm a no good for you, but you're good for me, and that's enough to stay for a night or two. And baby, won't you ease my pain tonight? I'll be dead by the morning, but I love you tonight. Honey, I'm on the run from something that I don't understand. I got men chasing me through the hills and every step of land. So girl, don't you ask no questions. My answers won't end my plight. They're probably on my scent now for something that I finally did right. And baby, won't you lay down by my side and help the doomed passenger who needs love for a night? I've been on the run for 40 nights and who knows how many days. I won't say that I love you, darling, just that I want you to stay. Oh, so someday when that sun descends on that lonesome old town, you can think back on your charity and I'll be underground. So baby, don't you escape your troubles the way that I did now. They somehow follow you everywhere and weigh heavy on your brow. And baby, wipe those tears from your eyes. There's no use crying for a wanted man, regardless of his crime. Baby, I'm just a passenger, riding low in the world. I ain't no diamond in the rough or some oyster's pearl. I'm just a two-bit wretch with some stolen clothes that'll be gone soon. So let's eat out by the side of the road and howl at the moon. And baby, won't you help me sing one last song that don't make sense, but somehow rids you of all wrong?
Thank you, Luke Olson. We will be back in 2 weeks. Our website is www.youtube.com/Xavier. Time well spent. There it is. Check it out. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Be safe. Thanks for coming. Saved us.
I'm about to take you on the most spectacular journey of my life. We're about to go to Xavier University. Very rarely Ready. Just back up. Just back up. Hello. How are you guys doing? Wait, I need to ask you a question. How do all of you survive around here? It's so damn hot. Come in here close. Now this is some kind of feces. It's quite possible that the creatures that live up on the hills came down here to take their droppings. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of bats and dirty bugs that I don't feel like eating. But we're gonna go check it out.
We drink water.
Water, yes, I found the water source over there, but how do you survive?
Air conditioning.
Air conditioning.
Yeah.
Air conditioning. What do you do for food? The camp is absolutely not sanitary.
Subway.
Subway.
go.